Hi, welcome to Digital Expert. Today let's discuss some telecommunication stocks to invest in. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, share my videos with your friends and family or anyone who might be interested. The telecom infrastructure is vital for the economic growth of the country. Today let's discuss 7 telecommunication related stocks. So let's get started. The first stock is a prominent player in the telecom infrastructure sector. This stock is involved in the development of telecom infrastructure, system integration, and the manufacturing and supply of high-end telecom equipment, optical fiber, and optical fiber cables. The company's product portfolio includes optical fiber cable, indoor and outdoor Wi-Fi solutions, cloud-based network management systems, high-density cabinets, PCL splitters, railway communication solutions, and Ethernet products. This company serves various sectors such as telecom, defense, railway, utilities, and security and surveillance networks, catering to both private and government clients. The market cap of the stock is 17,781 crores. The stock I am talking about is HFCL. The current price of the stock is 134 rupees. Looking at HFCL's revenue breakdown, the public telecommunication accounted for 89% of their revenue, defense communication and electronics 8%, and railway communication the remaining 3%. This stock operates 5 manufacturing facilities across Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Goa with production capacities 25.08 million fiber kilometers per annum for optical fiber cable and 7,02,000 cable kilometers per annum for FTTH cable. The Hosur facility in Tamil Nadu also produces essential raw materials for OFC manufacturing. The company is expanding its manufacturing capacity, aiming to increase the optical fiber production from 12 million fiber kilometers to 33.90 million fiber kilometers and the OFC production from 25.08 million fiber kilometers to 35 million fiber kilometers. HFCL is also setting up a new facility in NCR for telecom and networking products. This stock places a strong emphasis on research and development with efforts focusing on innovative products such as 5G indoor and outdoor fixed wireless access and customer presence. The company's clientele include major names such as Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, LT, Sci-Fi, SCI, Alstom, BSNL, Globe, Liquid, and Mayflex. The company is also working on developing new types of optical fiber cables for export. The price to earnings ratio is 47.59, higher than a sector P ratio of 37.56. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 8.34%. The next stock from our list is the largest telecom infrastructure provider in India. This stock has been a key player in transforming India's communication landscape since its inception in the year 2000. They provide broadband and VPN services along with telecom and IT infrastructure consultancy services. The market cap of the stock is 15,567 crores. The stock I am talking about is Railtel Corporation of India. The current price of the stock is Rs 500. It is the only consistently profitable, consistently dividend-paying and debt-free telecom company under the Government of India. Railtel is an ICT provider and one of the largest neutral telecom infrastructure providers in the country, owning a pan-India optic fiber network. Presently, the optical fiber network of Railtel covers over 61,000 plus kilometers and covers 6,108 plus railway stations across India. Railtel has a strategic relationship with Indian Railways and it undertakes a wide variety of projects, including the provision for mission-critical connectivity services like IP-based video surveillance systems at the railway stations. This company was incorporated with a mission to create a nationwide broadband and VPN services network, modernizing the train control operations and safety systems for the Indian Railways. Railtel offers a wide range of services across various sectors. The company has undertaken key projects like the National Optic Fiber Network, Telecom and IT services related projects, and enterprise-specific IT and ITS projects. The OFC networks covers all important towns and cities of the country and several rural areas covering 70% of India's population. Railtel, with a strong nationwide presence, is committed to bring cutting-edge technology and offer innovative services to the Indian telecom market. Railtel is in the forefront in providing nationwide broadband, telecom, and multimedia network in all parts of the country, in addition to modernization of train operations and administration network systems. RailTel also provide various passenger services including content on demand services and Wi-Fi across major railway stations in India. The main clients of RailTel are Indian Railways, Coal India Limited, Ordnance Factory Board and Indian Air Force. Price to earnings ratio is 63.24, lower than its sector P ratio of 149.62. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 13.4%. The next stock is a prominent telecommunications company in India. It primarily offers fixed line telephone and broadband services. The company operates in Rajasthan and Northeast Telecom circles. In Rajasthan, this stock holds approximately 40.4% of the revenue market and 35% of the customer market share. The market cap of the stock is 58,475 crores. The stock I am talking about is Bharti Hexacom. The current price of the stock is rupees 1175. In the Northeast, this stock commands a revenue market share of 52.7% and a customer market share of 49.8%. The company serves a total of 27.1 million customers across 486 census towns. Among these, 19,144,000 are data customers, with 18,839,000 using 4G and 5G services under the Airtel brand. The company's network infrastructure is intensive, with 24,874 network towers owned by the company and 19,782 are leased. Bharti Hexacom holds a diverse spectrum portfolio which supports 5G plus services through a non-standalone network architecture. In terms of the distribution, Bharti Hexacom has 51 retail outlets and 24 small format stores reaching 90 cities. Bharti Hexacom has invested 206 million in digital infrastructure to support its growth and enhance the customer engagement through digital services. The company is a subsidiary of Bharti Airtel, which owns 70% stake in the company. Price to earnings ratio is 115.91, lower than its sector P ratio of 149.62. Debt to equity ratio is higher than 1 and return on equity for the last financial year was 13.7%. The next stock is engaged in designing, developing and maintaining wireless and satellite communication products, defense electronics, radar systems and network management software applications for customers primarily in the aerospace and defense sectors. The company's services include SATCOM, where it develops customized solutions for INSAT-based mobile satellite services for the military applications. This includes a real-time and cost-effective solution for position determination and location transmission of rolling stock for Indian Railways. The market cap of the stock is 4,851 crores. The stock I am talking about is Aventel. The current price of the stock is rupees 210. In the wireless segment, Aventel develops radar systems in the 30 MHz and 53 MHz frequency bands and software-controlled radios for military voice and data communication. The company also develops embedded systems, provides electronic design services, visual simulation GS services, application development and creates multimedia solutions. Aventel developed new variants of mobile satellite service products including airborne versions and high-power HF systems. In the medical segment, its subsidiary IMEX manufactured skin staplers, removers and oxygen concentrators. Aventel is also developing software-defined radios in accordance with the international standards. SATCOM products contributed 70% of the total revenue, with 80% of the revenue generated from Defense and Defense Research Organization under the Ministry of Defense. Aventel's clientele include Indian Army, Indian Railways, Indian Air Force, Indian Navy, ISRO, DRDO, L&T, Boeing, Goa Shipyard Limited and CSL. The company has established track record over 2 decades in the electronics and telecommunication equipment business. This enables it to offer a unique combination of embedded systems and related software for the defense sector as well as RF systems for the civilian telecom segment. Aventel has a strategic tie-up with Bharat Electronics for defense subsystems. It has also collaborated with ISRO for ventilators. Price to earnings ratio is 93.62, higher than the sector P ratio of 23.78. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 32%. The next stock is a leading player in the manufacturing of wires and cables. This stock is a powerhouse when it comes to product diversity, offering a wide range of cables. From LT and HT power cables to telecom cables like optical fiber cable and FTTH jelly fill cables, they produce all kinds of cables. Their expertise extends to railway cables, including signaling cables and power axial counter cables. The market cap of the stock is 2,282 crores. The stock I'm talking about is Paramount Communications. The current price of the stock is Rs 79. This company was founded by S.S. Agarwal in 1955, and this started as a small family venture and has evolved into one of the largest cable manufacturing companies in India. In 1994, this company transformed into Paramount Communications Limited with a focus on an extensive range of cables, cords, and wires catering to various industries. Paramount's clientele includes Indian Railways, BSNL, L&T, Siemens, and major private sector organizations. The revenue mix is quite diversified. The power cables contribute about 37%, followed by the railway cables at 11% and telecom cables at 6.3%. The total order book stands as 361 crores with power, railway and telecom segments leading the way. Paramount has a strong global footprint with exports accounting for 33% of their revenue. They have successfully executed orders in various countries including UK, Spain, Russia, South Africa, UAE and more. Price to earnings ratio is 26.66, lower than a sector P ratio of 55.11. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 13.6%. The next stock is engaged in two primary business segments, engineering, procurement and construction segment and the cable segment. The EPC segment, which accounts for 60% of the company's business, undertakes and executes contracts and provides infrastructure related services with or without materials. A major part of the EPC order book comprises orders related to the telecom and energy utility segments, primarily funded by the central government of India. This company has a pan-India presence, executing infrastructure projects in over 15 states and union territories, including Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. The market cap of the stock is 3,551 crores. The stock I am talking about is Vindhya Telelinks. The current price of the stock is 3,166 rupees. In the cable segment, which makes up about 40% of the company's business, they manufacture and market a wide range of wires and cables, including copper communication cables, optical fiber cables, railway signaling and quad cables, and solar PV cables. Vidya Telelinks operates a manufacturing facility in Madhya Pradesh with a total capacity of 48 lakh fiber kilometer per annum. The company expanded its optical fiber cable unit and started producing solar energy cables, railway signaling, and quad cables. The company's geographical revenue mix was 95% domestic and 5% exports. Vidya Telelinks business segment depend heavily on the telecom sector of India. In the EPC segment, the company receives large orders from state-run companies like BSNL and Bharat Broadband Network Limited for BharatNet project. In the telecom segment, demand is primarily depend on the operational capital expenditure from telecom and power distribution companies. The key clients of the stock include BSNL, MTNL, Indian Railways, Indian Army, NTPA, SAIL, Bharti Airtel, and Reliance Jio Infocom, among others. The top two customers contributed approximately 25% of the company's overall revenue. Price to earnings ratio is 12.56, lower than the sector P ratio of 37.56. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 7.11%. The next stock is a significant player in the telecommunication and networking sector, focusing on both wireline and wireless products. They design and manufacture a variety of networking solutions including fiber to X systems, optical transport systems, and switches and routers for wireless applications. For wireless applications, they provide 4G radio access network solutions, satellite communication, and broadband radio systems. They also offer network management systems and element management systems for managing and monitoring the network. The company serves a broad customer base that includes telecom service providers, utilities, government entities, and defense networks across more than 75 countries. The market cap of the stock is 22,213 crores. The stock I am talking about is Tejas Networks. The current price of the stock is Rs 1,292. Tejas Network has a substantial order book totaling 8,221 crores. With the majority of orders coming from India and a smaller portion from international markets, Tejas Network invests heavily in research and development to stay competitive, holding a significant number of patents and continuing to innovate. The company operates an asset-light model, partnering with EMS companies for manufacturing while focusing its in-house facilities on final integration and quality control. With a presence in regions like USA, UK, Mexico, Brazil, South Africa, the Tejas network maintains a broad geographical footprint. They face competition from major players like Nokia, Huawei, Sina, who are well established market positions and diverse portfolios. The company benefits from various government incentives, including the PLI scheme for telecom and networking products and the Semiconductor Design Linked Incentive Scheme for developing the 5G infrastructure. Price to earnings ratio is 133.31, higher than the sector P ratio of 23.78. Debt to equity ratio is lower than 1. Return on equity for the last financial year was 2%. If you like this video, check the link in the description or the pinned comment to watch more videos about different sectors to invest in.